Hi guys, welcome back to H Talks, and I'm sorry I've missed a week, but between university getting a lot busier and also work getting hectically manic during this very tough time that we're in with COVID and coronavirus. But hey, better late than never, right? So today I'm going to give you 5 tips in my upload in how to help you reduce your stress. Stress busters. Let's go. So let's just get right into it with tip number 1. And tip number 1 is going to be active and exercise. Now, exercise won't totally make your stress disappear, but it will help reduce it. It'll help clear that emotional intensity that you're going under, help you think more clearly, and also help you deal with your problems more calmly. So that's tip number 1, be active and exercise. So tip number 2 is take control. And by take control, I mean take control of your situation. There's a solution to any problem. Remaining passive and thinking I can't do anything about my problem is only going to make your stress worse. That feeling of loss and control is one of the main causes of feeling stress and depressed. The act of taking control is empowering in itself, and it's the crucial part of finding a solution that satisfies you and not someone else. So that's tip number 2, is about taking control. So we're on to tip number 3. And tip number 3 is accept things that you cannot change. So changing difficult situations isn't always possible, but you have to focus on the things that you can change, what I normally refer to as control variables. So for example, if your company is bankrupt and they're making redundancies, that situation you have no control over. In a situation like that, you need to focus on the things that you can control, which is what you can do yourself, which would be looking for a new job while those redundancies are happening, just in case you do get that axe. So it's not the control variable of your company's going under, because that's something that's external to you. But what can you do to make that bad situation better is find that solution of looking for a new job, so you're once again making that secure environment for yourself. So that's tip number 3, and that is control variables, accepting what you can't change. So we're on to tip number 4, and tip number 4 is quite a good one, which is connect with people. So having a good support network of work colleagues, friends, family will support you in becoming less stressed. They'll have that network of people that you can talk to and vent to and talk about your day. That little bit of conversation will help you release those negative energies and that negative build-up within inside yourself, and that emotional intensity that you will hold on to with that stress. Also, the most important about connecting with people, if you haven't got people at the minute, the importance of connecting with people is you will have those people then to turn to when you need help. Also, when you're in difficult situations, talking your situation through with friends and family will often help you find a solution if you're struggling to find that solution to the problem. So having a good connective network with people that you can talk about and bond with and exercise with. So those sort of people are very important to help bust in your stress. So that's tip number 4, and that is to connect with people. And finally, but this is the most important from my perspective, is tip number 5. And tip number 5 is having some me time. And me time is very, very important to me. So just a basic example of having me time. If you live in the UK, we work the longest hours out of any European country at the moment. And that really eats into our me time and having fun with doing things that we really enjoy. We all need to take time for ourselves, either by socializing, relaxing, or exercising. Just because it's called me time doesn't have to mean that it's alone. So you're just doing things for yourself, to better your mindset. One way of trying to staple your me time is to actually set aside maybe 1 day, 2 days if possible out of your week to actually just focus on yourself, put your own plans in there with your friends and make sure that you stick to them. If you put those in your diary already or in your mental diary head note, you'll be reluctant then to make more plans elsewhere or work more if it's offered. So tip number 5 is make sure that you have me time. It is very important. Now, this list isn't by any means exhausted. There are plenty more ways to relieve stress, and each and every one of you will have your own nicks and knacks to bust your stress yourselves, which you've probably learnt over the years of going through multiple stress situations. I've just chose these 5 that can easily apply to everybody, but they're also easy enough to apply for you guys to apply to yourselves as well. So those 5 tips are really important, but they are really easy to actually get down and practice and put into your everyday life. Thanks for watching, and I hope you can take something from this video. If you haven't already, then please subscribe down below, and I hope to be uploading weekly going forward. I'll leave you today like I always do, and that is make today a positive day, and I'll catch you next week. Good luck, take care.